I was a roads policing officer and a family liaison officer for many years with Hampshire Constabulary. Part of my service that I really enjoyed. Being proactive as a roads policing officer, getting some really good results, but also hopefully helping make a difference. But one of the things that really stuck in my mind was the trauma that we were exposed to. The number of fatal collisions or near-death collisions that we attended, and the impact on that on me and my colleagues and my family was something that I wasn't really prepared for. And then when I became a family liaison officer, you saw a different side to the trauma and you were exposed to a different side of the trauma. You would deliver the trauma message to the family that their loved one had died in a very sudden and horrific way. And then you would guide them through the whole process. And that would take sometimes many, many months. You got to know the family really well, and sometimes you couldn't help but absorb some of their trauma. The really important thing for me at that time was talking to my colleagues, but also getting the support from the force. We used to get annual welfare checks, and you could also self-refer and take a break from dealing with family liaison cases if you felt you needed to. But even then, as much as my force did for me, it still wasn't enough. I had nightmares. I woke up in cold sweats thinking of some of the families that I'd looked after and some of the things that I'd seen. We're only human beings after all. So we must always do all we can to support our colleagues. Roads policing officers are exposed to the most horrific things almost on a daily basis. But it's also then the emotional side of being involved in families and looking after them. I know many in policing experience the same, but please take whatever support you're offered. Talk to your colleagues, and if you think you need help, then don't be afraid to put your hand up and say, I need some of that help. Because if you don't, you will break. I know from my own experience that how easy it is to fall over. You need support. It's there, it's available. Please use it.